今天也不知道咋回事，就这么多人。今天是Thursday, not even Friday, but got so many people in the mall. Not only the mall, it is restaurant everywhere. Don't know what happened. So last time I came here, it wasn't like this. But that was quite a few weeks ago, because I don't come to this place quite often. Well, I used to, but not nowadays. See, people have to line up, get to the whatsoever. Hey there, my name is Lei. So today I'd like to make a video and talk about what else can you do if you come here as a working holiday visa, as a second job. Because the reason that I want to find a second job is because, you know, my main job, which is a mobile phone technician, the working hours is not enough. If you have watched my previous videos, if you have not, do it. Alright, so just another video, you know, around this beautiful area. It's called Victoria Library, I believe. I'll just show you guys around. Oh, it's called State Library Victoria. State Library Victoria. Could be a nice place if there's sunshine or whatsoever. Flip the camera. All right. Initially, I was thinking to work in a farm because that's what I like to try, you know, outdoors. And I heard people say, you know, if you work in a farm like as a laborer, you can make good money. But actually, I was trying to look for this kind of farm or ranch works so hard in Melbourne, but I realized in Melbourne City, you can't literally find a farm job as a laborer or something, because the farm is usually located far away from city. The second reason is that most of the farms and factories, you know, the local business, they don't open on weekends. So that's another reason for me why I couldn't find a job working on a farm, you know, as my part-time job. So what you can do on the weekends is basically the restaurants. If you're not a picky guy like me, you can go any restaurants or coffee shops, at coffee bars, you know, to work at that kind of places. But for me, I've tried to work in a Chinese restaurant as a kitchen hand, which I was thinking to go in there as a server, but they put me as a kitchen hand because I have this previous experience. I used to work as a kitchen hand in a Western restaurant back in 2018, back in 2018, while I was in New Zealand. That was a very short period of time, but still I had this experience to work in the kitchen, you know. But I reckon the Chinese restaurants is kind of easy compared to working in a Western restaurant. I think because of the, you know, there's no language barriers as the first reason. And so I went there to the Chinese restaurant on the weekends, and before that I had no idea what about this, you know, things I'm gonna do. And then I had sort of come up with this idea. So then I reckon, nah, this is not my thing. To work in a restaurant as a kitchen hand, you gotta do multitasks at the same time, you know. So, which is the thing that I don't like. I like to focus on one thing at a time, but obviously in a restaurant you can't do that. That's the work content, right? So it's different. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that if you're looking for jobs on weekends, you can try restaurants. You know, any restaurants or coffee bars, you know, whatever places like this, you know, service industry. But yeah, so that's one of the options. I've also went to the hair salon, Chinese hair salon, and talked to the manager there. The manager is actually younger than me, and he's done pretty good job to the shop, I can tell. And that's kind of famous local Chinese hair salon in Melbourne. And I went there, had a great talk with the manager. The reason that I didn't work there as a barber apprenticeship is because the salary is relatively low. It's below the minimum legal wage, but that's how it is. So eventually I didn't choose this as my second career, but I'm appreciate that he can give me this opportunity to see how it goes. And if you work as a barber apprenticeship, you have to start it's small works, not the one like you come up and cut some customer's hair. No, not work like that. You have to do hair washing, started from basic floor cleaning, things like that. But this is another option, and I also found this one on a Chinese website. The other job that you can find to work on weekends is a car wash attendant, which I found on Gumtree. So I also went there, checked the environment. I'm pretty happy with that because the wage is minimum, but at least it's at least there's an opportunity to work as a car wash attendant. You can do it on weekends, but normally for this kind of job, all the employers, they would expect you to work as a full-time job or something like at least provide some steady hours. So if you say you're gonna work only for 2 days a week, that will be like part-time or casual or something. But I'm fine with it because that's what I was going for. But anyway, other than these, you have some options such as work as hotel receptionist, cleaners, general cleaners, and another occupation you could try to find is to work at a petrol station. This is the idea that provided by one of my subscribers on Bilibili. So that could be one. That's basically covered everything. So the jobs that you can look for on the weekends. Other than that, I think if you have some special abilities such as drawing, or how to teach another language or some other things, you can try them as well. That's all about this video. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.
这个是图书馆前面，然后右边这个人是在直播，应该架个手机支架，然后这边还有一个女的也是在直播，然后再照一下图书馆这边还不错，挺漂亮的，这附近图书馆也成为一个景点了。非常不错。再找一个地方录视频，但是人太多了，有点不好意思。
Till next time on Lay's channel.